So there's a lot of mixed feelings going around about Destiny and how people feel about it, but the real question, which is I'm gonna see right now, is it any good? Alright, what's going on everybody? My name is GamerFreak1000, and today I'm bringing you some Destiny gameplay, but actually it's not just the gameplay or story or nothing I'm going to be talking about. It is actually going to be a review on the game, and the question is it good? And today in this video you're going to be finding out. Before I get into this video actually, can you remember to leave a like to this video, maybe share it around on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, I don't know who uses Google+, but you know what, share it around, it mean a lot to me, and leave a sub if you haven't already, or if you're new to this channel, it would mean a whole ton to me, and yeah, here we go into the review. Myself, I really enjoy the game, don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic game, it is very smooth, it graphically amazing, it looks beautiful in every single way, shape, or form. I have no complaints on graphics or mechanics, all of it runs very smooth, I have not ran into any glitches, and I am just happy with it all. But there is a couple flaws, and don't get me wrong, again, I love this game, I'm not hating on it at all, I'm just saying it can get a little repetitive. It isn't a game where you're like, holy shit, in this mission, you're not going to be excited for the new change, it's just kind of the same thing over and over again. You go deploy your ghost, which is this little ball thing that comes out of your hand and whatever that follows you around, talks to you. You can't really explain it without sounding crazy. But you have to deploy your ghost, waves of enemies come in, and that's basically it. You fend off the waves, a boss comes, and that's really about it. But all the bosses are somewhat familiar, they're all kind of the same. And, well, I don't know, I find that's really repetitive, but it's not a big deal because I'm still playing this game after I've been binging on it for already quite a while. So don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad whatsoever. Don't be leaving dislikes because of that. And don't be leaving comments being, oh, you idiot, Destiny's the best game ever. But yeah, it is a fantastic game. I wouldn't say the best game in the world, but it is a fantastic game, and I love it so far. I'm a level 22 hunter, I believe, and yeah, the story isn't very impacting though, which is one thing I do definitely find. When I beat the story, I didn't look at it like I did The Last of Us or something like that and think, wow, that was a fantastic game, that was amazing, holy, that impacted me. But the story doesn't really impact you very hard, it's rather common, I guess you can say. It isn't anything new really, it's just this race trying to fight another race and you have to stop the race and blah 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 blah, and then there's something you have to defeat, which is called in the Black Garden. So really it's kind of a cliche story, it's nothing really amazing or new or hyped, it's just kind of there, it's what you've heard of before, and it's just a story, guys, it's a story. And yeah, I'm not giving this video a 10 out of, like, I'm not going to be doing a number rating of 1 to 10, because that is too kind of, you know, out there. I can't really say, but I will do an overview at the end of how I think of this game is. But yeah, that's about it. I gotta say, I really love this game. It is a fantastic game so far, runs smoothly and all that. So yeah, I really like the story for sure. But even if you do get really bored of the story, there's always a multiplayer. I am very entertained by it. I can't play it for like hours and hours and hours on end, but it's definitely a good pastime, and one thing you do need to play if you do want to go get some legendary armor. That is another thing about this that is kind of bothering me, is that the legendaries are so overrated. It's 120 crucible marks when you maybe get 3 a game, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, and that's if you win. 120 is a little excessive. I would see maybe 40 or 50 for a legendary to see what it is when my armor is literally doing the exact same kind of damage. But the multiplayer is rather entertaining, but needs to be nerfed a little bit. There are some classes, as of the Titan and the Warlock, that can be quite overpowered with jumping in there with their supercharge. That'll be jumping in the air and bashing the ground and just taking out maybe 4 enemies at once. It is a little overpowered, but I enjoy the fact that it's your guns from the single player experience. So it's nothing really new, and it just gets you better gear for your single player. It's not like you're going into Call of Duty where it's completely different, you have to make your classes and all that, but I guess you can't really compare this game to Call of Duty, other than the fact that Activision did make this. It was Activision and Bungie and some other groups that I don't even know what to say, but it is other accounts and groups and all that. I said accounts, don't know why I said accounts, but the multiplayer is definitely very fun. But on the moon map, as you can see, I am in a turret, and the turret is... Okay, let's face it, the turret's overpowered. You can just kick some ass, and that's if a sniper doesn't get you first. But the turrets and stuff, as I'm saying, it needs to be nerfed. These kind of things needs to be nerfed, and there's a little clip in here where I'm riding a bike, which is also needs to be nerfed. Everything just wins with the bike here. And that's just some other multiplayer gameplay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's heavy ammo right there, which is the green there, and that's what you pick up to get different types. Sorry, that's not heavy, that's special or something like that. So take him out right here with my throwing knife, which is also a special skill of mine. I'm going to run in here, use my supercharge, because that is what the hunters do. You pull out a golden gun, and it's basically a one-shot for everything unless they have full armor. Right here, I pulled out my golden gun, and yeah, but I don't get this kill, unfortunately, for the video. Yeah, no. But yeah, the multiplayer is definitely for sure fun. You should give it a try. You kind of have to, because that's how you can get legendaries. But yeah, the multiplayer is definitely a blast. And if you ever do get bored, there's always this purple ball. We don't know what it is. It's just a purple ball that's generated in it. That is generated in it, and it's just kind of fun to kick around until someone douchebag decides to kick it over all the way over here to knock it off the edge and ruin the fun for everybody. They don't do it yet, but right here, and then it falls, and yeah, the ball falls, and this is what happens. And the real question is, guys, is your joke still funny? And the final moment is here. Finally, is it a good game? Yes. Destiny is a fantastic game, may lack of story, but it is still fun to adventure in this space and have so much fun collecting loot, playing with friends, and messing around. I definitely recommend picking up Destiny. You'll have a blast with it if you like that RPG first-person shooter. And yeah, remember to leave a like to this video, share it around, sub. My name is GameFreak1000. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.